Welcome to the dark side. Quite literally, look how dark it is in here. Look at the walls, they're so nice and dark. But more importantly, this is a lightsaber. It's a lightsaber I bought off of AliExpress. I know. This isn't a lightsaber channel. I know what you're saying. I get where you're coming from. This is a channel about tech and cameras and content creation. Why am I talking about lightsabers? Well, there's a particular reason. Now, I've always been a fan of Star Wars. Since I was a kid, I watched the Star Wars movies growing up. Like, I'm not going to say I'm a die-hard fan. I don't have tons of Star Wars merchandise. But like every kid, and like every guy, who doesn't enjoy laser swords waving around and fights with laser swords, and especially lightsabers? So yeah, I mean, one of the things I've always wanted to own is a lightsaber of my own. Like a real one. Like, not a real one, you can't really get like... I know Disney have recently made like one that actually retracts and it's pretty cool, but what I mean is like a functional lightsaber, a good working functional lightsaber, something that actually, you know, lights up and turns off. Now, this one, like I said, I got this off of AliExpress for about, I don't even know how much it was. There was 2 of these. I don't know where the other one's gone, but there was 2 of these for about £12, which is about less than $15. So yeah, these are cheap. This is like, look at this, like fling this around like anything. Oh my God. So it does have some effects. It's quite cool, but this isn't, I can do one better. I can do one better. Let's do one better. This is awesome. These are, wait, this is very loud. Hang on, wait, one second. That's better. There we go. Now you can actually hear me. And yes, I did have an outfit change in order to film this because why not? Like, yeah, I gotta join the dark side, right? Like, this is insane. I don't know if you guys can actually see me properly, but this is absolutely amazing. All right, I'm going to turn the lights on. I'm going to showcase this, but whilst I'm doing that, enjoy the unboxing. So here we have it. I've got the other one here, but I'm not going to wave 2 of them around because that's quite dangerous inside of a small room. So I'm just going to put one of them back down. But guys, this is absolutely fantastic. Look at this. This is a lightsaber, a real... When I say real, I mean like a functional lightsaber. I'm going to turn this off. You see that? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I could just sit here and do this all day because he is so cool. I'll get through to the nitty-picky in a second. Oh, it's just turned itself back on. Okay, I'm gonna put it down because it just keeps turning on. I'm sorry, it's just so much fun to play with. I can't stop. This was sent to me by a company called ArtSabers. ArtSabers are a fantastic company that do really, really high quality custom and replica lightsaber. The one I've got here is the Darth Maul Replica dual lightsaber. So yes, I've got two because you can actually put them together with a center connector and they become one very large dual lightsaber. And my gosh, is it so much fun to play with. Like, having two of them is also fantastic because basically me and my brother can take one each and just have like epic lightsaber duels in my mom's backyard because I don't have a backyard because I live in an apartment block. It is so much fun. And thank you to ArtSabers for actually sending this out to me to unbox, to review, to use, to keep. It is a fantastic piece of kit. And there's a story behind that, which I'll get to in a second, but more about the lightsaber first. As you saw in the unboxing video, it comes with two of these bases, which are the core of your lightsaber. This is your lightsaber core. This is where your kyber crystal lives, as in where the chip, the motherboard and the chip lives. It's motion controlled and it has amazing sound effects and amazing RGB light effects. So it does change color. So if I just hold it down a little bit. So it has different kind of soundboards, let's call it. It's got, yeah, that's what it's called. It's got different soundboards that you can actually load onto as well. I haven't quite figured out how to do that yet, but you can load on unique soundboards and stuff like that. You can download custom ones, you can create custom ones, whatever it is. It's got different soundboards for different characters within the Star Wars universe. So for example, I think this is like an Obi-Wan version, young Obi-Wan version. If you hold it down a little bit, it will change again. Oh, well, actually, that's actually just changed the ignition, but so you can actually have different types of ignitions as well. So it's really, really cool what you can actually do with this warp ignition. So it's got like this pretty cool warp ignition. It makes sound effects when you wave it around. So let's change the character profile. Darkness, apparently. So there is like a cracked blade kind of Sith saber, but you can hear you waving it around and it makes proper lightsaber sounds. If you hit it, it has these kind of hits that come. It's all in the hilt, actually. All of it's in the hilt, but by hitting it, you can make kind of cool effects. If you press it down and you hit it, it's as if though you're kind of clashing lightsabers. If you hold it down for a bit, it will start changing color because it's a kind of RGB lightsaber. And then if I hit it again, I can just kind of choose that color to stick with. It's on green right now. And then emotion, I can control it with motion. So if I hold it down, I can change the profile again. If I hold it off long enough.
Never underestimate a droid.
Never underestimate a droid, apparently. That's pretty cool. Like, it has all of these effects. It's a fantastic piece of kit. So yeah, it came with two of these bases, two of the sabers itself, which are Neopixel sabers, meaning there are pixels, there are LED pixels all along the saber, which connects at the base. You build it yourself. It comes in this cool box, which I've got here at my feet. It comes in this cool briefcase, which you saw during the unboxing as well. And in that briefcase, you get everything you need to assemble the lightsaber and also display it. So you've got those little display stands. It's got this little Allen wrench, which you use to tighten the lightsaber onto the base. Extra screws. It's also got that center connector piece, which you use to actually make it into a dual saber, which is really cool. They give you an adapter to put the memory card in, which is inside of the saber. So you can actually disassemble the entire saber like it's a real saber. Take out its kyber crystal, the motherboard base, which has got an SD card inside of it with all of the data and all of the soundboards, and you can play around with that, add new ones, like I said. It's such a cool little thing. Now, the story behind this is, the reason ArtSaber very kindly sent this out to me is because I basically reached out to them because I am planning, with a couple of friends of mine, to film and produce a very short cinematic sequence. I call it a cinematic sequence. It's probably just going to be a montage of free running and things like that. It might or might not have a voiceover. It might or might not have a structured script. I'm hoping for it to have some form of a storytelling structure, but it's basically just going to be something cool, a little bit of an experimental filmmaking kind of project that we're doing. And it has a kind of neon cyberpunk-esque futuristic theme to it. So in the dark, neon lights, kind of LEDs and lightsabers, because we wanted to incorporate stunts with lightsabers in it. One of my friends is a martial artist. He can do some really cool stunts with lightsabers, and I mean, like, why not, right? Like, if I'm gonna be doing something, I might as well go all out. And originally, I did buy these cheap ones off of, I keep wanting to say Temu, but it's AliExpress. They're all the same thing. I bought one of these cheap ones, like sets off of AliExpress, and it's just not good quality. They're really, really like light and flimsy, and it's just not going to look good in the video if I'm using something this small and light. But if I'm using one of these bad boys, I mean, look how long this is. I mean, you saw in the video when I stand up, I'm pretty tall. These things are pretty damn tall. They're really, like, when you stack them up, they're taller than I am. I wanted something that's high quality. So I found ArtSabers on Instagram, and I sent them a DM, and they responded. The amazing team over there. But yeah, I reached out to them whether they could provide a lightsaber for me or not, and they said yes. So here we are. So keep your eyes open, guys. I am going to have tons of BTS footage and kind of stuff coming up when the production of that cinematic sequence starts. It is going to happen, and we are going to utilize these lightsabers in it. But I hope you enjoyed the unboxing as well, because it shows everything that the box comes in and how it comes and how the sabers are assembled. And I hope you enjoyed the music in that, because that was a golden find. It fit everything I was doing so well, and it was so unintentional, because yeah, they say you gotta have your music and everything ready before you start editing, but by God, I tell you now, I didn't. And I kind of cut up all of the kind of sequences whilst editing that, and then I came to kind of look for the music just to see if there was something in the background that I could play. Originally, I wanted it to be just kind of like an ASMR style one, but it got a bit boring. So I thought, let's add some music to it. And I found that on Artlist. So thank you to Artlist for providing all of my royalty-free music on my channel for the past couple of months now. Artlist are a fantastic service which you can use to find royalty-free music, as well as stock footage, effects, all of these other things on their website for a subscription fee. They're probably one of the most worth it subscription fees to have for a content creator. It's crucial for you to have assets like those, especially when it comes to royalty-free music and sound effects. They are a gold mine of songs and soundtracks and SFX. Absolutely fantastic. If you want to check it out yourselves, hit the link below. It is a referral link, so if you utilize that link to make a sign up, I will get some commission out of it, and it will help the channel out massively, and it will help support projects like the one I'm planning with the lightsabers. So every little helps. But back to what I was saying with the lightsabers, do keep an eye out, because I've got tons of content coming showcasing these lightsabers. What I showed you standing up there is kind of not a lot. I've got a couple of videos coming up where I will showcase kind of spinning the lightsabers, using them, all of that stuff, everything you would do with the lightsaber, showing you all of the effects. So keep your eyes out, because I think it will make this video way too long if I was to try and incorporate all of that into the one review video. So what I do want to do is split it up so that you've got little chunks of gold to watch rather than one big chunk of bronze. I hope you guys like that analogy. I built it myself just now. This one. Amazing, man. But I hope you're also liking the new aesthetic of the room. Yes, like I said, I have joined the dark side. Again, more on that later. I've got a whole new desk setup, office tour kind of thing coming up as well. So do keep an eye out on the space, because I've been wanting to do this for ages. You can see I'm in a slightly different side of the room as well. I do have my old side of the room over there. So yeah, lots of changes have happened in this room, and I'm really stoked to show you guys all of those changes. So keep your eyes out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, questions, anything about this video, the lightsabers, any of my channel content, anything at all, then leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if you guys want sneak peeks, exclusive sneak peeks to all of the projects that I'm working on, as well as all of the BTS content before it comes out to the public, then make sure you join the membership for this channel, because that will get you exclusive access to content like that, which nobody else is going to see until much later. Everybody will see it, I'm not going to withhold it from anybody, but some of you will get to see it a bit earlier than everybody else. So do hit that membership button. It helps me out, it helps the channel. Again, it helps fund projects like the really, really cool one that I've got coming and planned with this. So watch this space. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, enjoy the rest of your week, whatever it is. Until next time, this is Sky24 signing out. Can't get over how awesome this is. Look at it. This is amazing. I should just use this as lighting. Like, this is just enough to like use as lighting within the room. Like, I think this would be perfect, but yeah.